That's right. Clean water right from the air you breathe. Order today by calling 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit a Cola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblue.com today. That's acolablue.com.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Stewart Rhodes, isn't that the big issue? What the last caller was bringing up, that the establishment's playing a very dangerous game. They want to stir up resistance, but only enough to label it kooky and then demonize peaceful demonstrating, peaceful voting, peaceful litigation. They want enough of a revolt to crack down, but not a big enough revolt where it's seen as widespread and then they lose. So I don't want to give them the revolt, the violent revolt, but I don't know if the establishment knows. I think they do to a certain extent. There really are probably about 1 million people that really don't want to live anymore and just want to go after globalists. And you see the White House now apologizing, all these senators apologizing, saying, okay, we know you're mainstream. We know a lot of you are Democrats that don't want the health care and don't want the cap and trade. Okay, we're sorry. Yes. And so there's a total capitulation happening. I think this may have been them breaking and deciding to not go with a very hot summer and fall. I'm not saying that's happened, but I think they're starting to realize this is not going to be as easy as what they did to the Russian people.
Well, no, because we're not Russian peasants, we're not Chinese peasants or Cambodians. This is America. We have a long history of fighting back against any kind of tyrant. And so, you know, they got their work cut out for them. But they're still trying the same playbook, which is to demonize, marginalize, and chill speech. They're threatening you with arrest because they want you to stop speaking out. And that's the modus operandi. I get emails all the time saying, I'm afraid to join Oath Keepers and I want to be on a list. So all this DHS stuff and Southern Poverty Law Center, it does work on some people because it chills their speech.
But see, I don't see that working anymore, though. More and more people say, I don't care. Look, the answer is that they have 20 million people, 100 million on the list.
Precisely, right.
I mean, folks, I am on the top of the list, right up there with Ron Paul. So good. I am at the top of the list. That's why John Hancock said, look, I'm signing my death warrant if we don't win this thing. I'm going to sign it big and bold. So I'm the #1 guy they try to come after.
That's right. That's like I said on Lexington Green. Is that the answer is to have 300 names on that list. Put us all on the list. And that is the proper response. And that's what I think is going to happen. So, folks, don't let them chill your speech. Because if you think you're going to be able to just be quietly the gray man on the mole and sit back and not make waves, that you're going to be okay, you're kidding yourself. Go look back at history. Look at the gulags in Russia. Half the guys in the gulags are writing Stalin saying, I can understand why I'm here. There was some mistake. There was no mistake. You're there for a damn good reason. Don't think being quiet is going to keep you safe. You need to step out in the street right now and speak up. Use your First Amendment before you have to use a second.
Exactly. The only way to beat these people is to stand up to the bullies. And that's what Alexander Solzhenitsyn said, to paraphrase, oh, how we burned in the camps. That when Stalin would send out his secret police arresting people every night, that we didn't wait for him with our daggers and our hatchets. And literally, folks, you cross over to a point spiritually, mentally, historically, that you're part of a species. And liberty and freedom for the human condition is what matters. And not letting control freaks and criminals and backstabbers and parasites run things. And I look at it this way, politically, not physically, but if need be. The Alamo. You know, Travis knew he was going to die. He said victory in death. He felt good about it. And it wasn't that he was some madman. This was the chance of a lifetime to stand up to a bunch of thugs. And he knew that his blood was going to water the tree of liberty. And so I don't know what people are afraid of out there. This is the real chance to actually fight for the Republic when it's really under attack, when they're coming for your family. Stewart, closing comment in the last 45 seconds.
Hey, we're all going to die anyway. You know, and like I said, use your voice first. But, hey, I'm not afraid to die. I'm going to die anyway. None of us gets out of here alive, and what counts is that our children are free. That's all that counts. So it's time to use your voice, use the pen is my mightier than the sword. Use your pen and speak out. And join Oath Keepers at oathkeepers.org.
All right, Stewart, as that fundraiser comes up, we're going to get behind you and our great listeners. That's who is important. I'm just the gateway to these great people. Is going to support you. God bless you. We'll talk to you as that approaches.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. More of your calls straight ahead. Bob Chapman as well. A ton of news. We are now entering the Second American Revolution. Carol Salente has now written an editorial concurring with my analysis. The illusion created by the power elite is a lie that covers even the food they want you to eat. Will you continue to be their profit center, buying their processed food that makes you sick? Go to the doctor and buy their drugs? You don't have to cooperate. There is a solution. Inner Health Botanicals, a company that my wife and I just love, have been providing products for the last 5 years that give you the perfect solution to this madness. Try their Inner Food with 20 organic ingredients full of dense nutrition that gives you the energy you need and will keep you well. It even won the award for Best Superfood of 2009 from our friend Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. I love their NutriCafe, great organic coffee infused with herbal extracts to boost your immune system. Try all of their truly honest products that will keep you alive and healthy. Go to ENERFOOD.com or give them a call right now, 866-762-9238. Click on their banner at Infowars.com to see all the available discounts. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator this summer. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded, especially with the high-demand summer months ahead. Number 4, the hurricane and dangerous summer storm season is here again. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, a longtime sponsor of ours. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun yet, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call toll-free 877-327-0365. This is Alex Jones. Have you heard of the Millionaire Patriot? Well, you should. He has a free handgun and 5 days of firearms training waiting for you. That's right. You can attend 5 days of world-class gun training at Front Sight Firearms Training Institute and secure a 30-state concealed weapons permit, all for pennies on the dollar. Plus, if you act fast, the Millionaire Patriot will give you a free Springfield Armory XD pistol in the caliber of your choice. I believe now is the time that you and your family need to be armed and trained to levels that exceed law enforcement and military standards. Front Sight provides such training without any boot camp mentality or drill instructor attitudes. This is real. Don't miss out. Secure a Front Sight defensive handgun course, plus a 30-state concealed weapons permit for pennies on the dollar, and get your free handgun. Go to frontsight.com today. That's FRONTSIGHT.com. Go to frontsight.com for your training and free gun.
The Genesis Communications Radio Network proudly presents The Alex Jones Show, because there's a war on for your mind.
Dee in Arizona, Jeff in Ohio, Inger in Florida, John in Ohio, Dave in Florida, and many others. Your calls are coming up. Wide open phones for the next hour with Bob Chapman. I'm going to recap some of the top stories, get into some of the other news I haven't covered yet. Bob, there's so much to talk about. For those that don't know, Bob Chapman, of course, was in military intelligence during the Cold War in Berlin. Then he became one of the most successful silver and gold traders out there. He also helped publish some of the original Patriot publications, like Gary Allen's Done Dare Call a Conspiracy, that woke me up. Really, there's one founding thing that really put it all together. I had the info, kind of the term born awake. I mean, I just grew up knowing history, knowing the truth, learning it as I went. But that film really crystallized things when I was about 14 or 15 and read it. He was involved publishing that, worked with so many other people, and, of course, has one of the biggest newsletters out there, the International Forecaster, theinternationalforecaster.com. Our website's Infowars.com. But I want to move through just quick topics with you. Let's cover the economy first. They keep saying it's the end of the recession, everything's fine. 558,000 people lost their job in the last month. The job losses are accelerating. The restaurants are closing. The factories, the the industries. I wish things were getting better.